Heads up, this podcast more than likely contains strong language, tongue-in-cheek humor, and suggestive remarks.
Hello and welcome to the Hyper Podcast, where two likable people who like talking talk to people they like about the things that the people they like to see if we could like them too. I'm here with Teddy.
Hello. And
Who are you here with?
I'm here with. Sorry, let me. I was eating some coleslaw. Let me finish swallowing my coleslaw.
I was so ready to keep going after trying to say that long line. I
know you were like, I'm here with Anna, my bestie mate.
Yeah, boy, here I am.
Yeah, I decided today I didn't want to cook dinner, so I ordered some Domino's, and I don't know why, but I always get the Domino's coleslaw, and I think everyone else thinks I'm weird for getting it. But it's tasty.
What is your kind of go-to pizza? Because I don't think we've really had pizza together before.
I didn't get pizza in the end. I got some of the new chicken dipper thingies that they're doing.
Really? You go to Domino's and you don't get pizza? I thought that's all they did.
Normally I do pizza, yeah, but then I saw that they have these in, and so I was like, I'll get some chicken tenders or whatever. But then I also saw they've got the cream eggs in ready for Easter and stuff, so I was like, I'll get some of those as well, the cream egg cookies they do, although one of them has exploded, so there's like one good cookie and then like one that I will eat with great sadness in my heart.
Do you remember that year that I think it was McDonald's did like a cream egg McFlurry?
Yeah, they do it every Easter, yeah.
Oh, every single Easter? You're going to do it again this year?
No, probably not. But I do. I do remember. So I really love cream eggs, and McDonald's was doing the cream eggs every Easter. But that year had been a really tough year for my illness. I think I was going up into hospital quite a lot, and so we didn't have a lot of time to just go and make McDonald's trips and stuff. And so I convinced my mum, because at the time the annex wasn't built. We still had this big old fridge in the garage that was always on, and it had like extra meat for like barbecues and stuff like that in it, and there was loads of space in the freezer. And I was like, Mum, can we go and buy as many cream egg McFlurries as they'll let us buy and stick it in this freezer? And we didn't know how much was too much, because I was like trying to figure out, and it was like, if you want to order for a party, call ahead and everything. Mum was like, well, we're already almost there, so I'll just go in and ask. And I think we settled on 25. So
25 McFlurries.
Yep. She went in and asked.
Wow.
And apparently she said they're for my daughter, because I was having this was back when I was really, really rough and was like barely with it. So she'd left me in the car to go in. I think I was like, what was I, 19 or something? And she was like, the woman behind the desk was like, oh yeah, we can do that. And she was like, yeah, it's for my daughter. And she was like, oh, is she pregnant?
No, that's not the question you want.
No, I just wanted to eat. They lasted me until September.
Did they come out in like a one single giant tub or multiple small tubs?
They came out in multiple small tubs, and they gave, like the paper things where they put the drinks in. That's what they put the McFlurries in. And so Mum came out with like, she had to go back and come back again with like, because it fits like 4.
Yeah.
So she'd come out with like balancing on top of each other. She'd managed to get like 8 in one hand, 8 in the other hand. And then she was like, I have to go back for the last, come back again.
I remember Christmas just gone, they did like I don't know if they always do it, but this year I noticed that they had a Grinch McFlurry, and it was just like green goop on top of a McFlurry. And they did Grinch chips, which were like salt, like green salt or something.
No, it was they called it something Grinchy. It was actually just salt with like dill pickle extract in it.
Oh, so it did actually have a flavour, it wasn't just colour.
So it made your chips taste like pickle. But the problem was that the consistency of it was kind of like baking soda.
Oh, that sounds so minging. I mean, I hate pickles anyway.
Wasn't great. I loved the taste, but it just kept cloying to my tongue. And I was like, no. I'm not a fan. But I because we ordered the Grinch like Happy Meal or whatever it was, it came with like this pair of socks that I gave to Dandy to take back home. So Dandy
I didn't know that you
got
a pair of socks. That's cool.
Yeah, apparently you got a pair of socks. Like, we didn't realize until we had our pair of socks. But yeah, It was fun. It was honestly, McDonald's used to do really good. Like, I'm gonna rag on McDonald's a little bit here, but they used to, when we were kids, do really good like collabs and stuff. And now most of the time they're
Mhm.
just shit. The toys are shit. Like it's not even. So this one was a decent one. The mini Squishmallows that they've done a couple of times are a good collab as well. But like most of the time they're just kind of like meh.
Yeah, I think you've given me a mini vampire one Squishmallow thing.
Yeah, I gave you a little Dracula.
Yeah,
And then I
that's
think
super cute.
I painted a chestnut to also look like a mini Dracula.
Did so yeah, that was right. I can't remember. Oh well, it would have been
Because it was
autumn.
Halloween, yeah, it was Halloween at yours, I think, because it was the Halloween
Yeah,
special.
I bought special pens so that everyone could draw like pictures and faces on their conkers, and then I made like a garland with them, and it was so cute. Except they all went rotten.
No.
I didn't realize that they were going to do that, so
I
I
think you
put
need
them
to
away.
like I think you need to roast them
Mm,
and then
I think
decorate them.
I do, yeah. I have a feeling I did that though, because I would have Googled it beforehand, but I
Oh,
just put them up and
just
then I got
unlucky
them.
then.
Yeah, and then I got them down months later, and they were like just minging, and I was like,
Oh.
oh, for fuck's sake, man, these are cute as
I'll,
hell.
I'll paint you a pebble one instead next time because I think us, M, and some of our other friends all painted them, didn't they?
Yeah, there were loads of them. It was so cute. It was
I'm
such a fun
fighting back
idea, but
hiccups. You making me choke on that coleslaw is giving me the
oh
hiccups.
no,
I'm here like.
oh no, this is like 2 episodes ago, whenever it was, you had that bread, and you were like, oh
My
god.
god, that bread. What did it do? I think what did I do? Didn't I
It just
choke?
got stuck, didn't it?
It got stuck, and then like I coughed it up, and then I breathed in again, and it got stuck again.
Makes great podcast material.
My
That
tubes
sort of.
just don't work correctly. I don't think.
Wow,
Oh, another
that's-
thing I want to rag on is The Sims. The Sims has pissed me off as well.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Right, I love The Sims. I love playing The Sims. I've been playing The Sims since I was like, what, 9? Played The Sims 1 on my... Because we didn't have a computer. We got a computer just so I could play Sims in the family house. And also my parents had a business, so that was the business computer. But before that, play at my grandparents, the original Sims, and Sims 2, Sims 3. Sims 4, I'm doing recordings of it for my channel, for my VTubing channel. They've decided to add an update because they're retiring The Sims 4 soon. They're going to move on to this Project Ren thing, Sims 5 thing, right? Which means they won't be making packs anymore. And so what they've decided to do is set up a marketplace where basically you can spend your real money buying online currency to then buy things off of other people who have made stuff and uploaded it to the market.
Okay.
And they did this update that I don't want and I don't care about, and I'm not going to spend money on it. I don't care, you know? But then they broke all of my mods. All of my bloody mods are broken. So I'm there with no mods, and I'm like, well, this is going to adjust my gaming experience because I got an extra household mod thing so I could have 25 Sims in a household. And I was like,
that's
well,
madness. 25 in a household.
Yeah, but the thing was I was planning to have like mostly adults so they could all help with the children because I'm having a hard time with these children because The Sims has given me this big update that I don't want, but my Sims still can't follow basic directions. I'm like, pick up this child and feed it, and they pick it up and hold it for like 2 seconds and then put it back down on the ground. And I'm like, why have you done this? And then I'll put the toddler to sleep and then I'll go back and pick it back up again. And I'm like, why did you do that? I just put it to sleep. And I'm like, why have you given me this marketplace update that I don't want when you can't even when clearly the Sims are bugged out? Please, I'm begging you, but
So are they gonna just stop The Sims 4 altogether then and shift it to The Sims 5, like a brand new game with brand new packs, or what?
yeah, that's what they did with The Sims 2 and The Sims 3 and The Sims 1. So
How is it gonna be different though? Like, how are they improving it?
apparently Project Ren, or I don't know what they're calling it now, is going to be really heavily multiplayer focused.
Oh no.
That was what I heard last, but that was a few years ago, so it might have switched up. I think you can single player it, but you can also play with your friends, so that you can all share a neighborhood or something, I think was the goal. Honestly, like, I don't really see the appeal of that. I don't play Sims to socialize. I play Sims to sequester myself away with my pretend people.
This is for the power trip. It's for the control. It's for the isolation. Like, I'm locked in when I'm playing Sims. I don't want like someone else coming along and
Whispering in
stealing
your
my
ear.
character. I don't want them to have actual agency. You know, I don't want them to think for themselves. That I do that.
No. I mean,
And
mine have automation on so that when they need to pee, they go and take themselves to the toilet. When they need to eat, they go and eat something. It's the fact that I'll
That's
tell
good.
them to do something and they won't fucking do it. I'm like,
I did wonder about that actually when I was watching your streaming of Sims.
yeah, they
I
just do
was
what they
thinking
want.
like, but I was also thinking like, you barely look at their like health bars; they just sort it out themselves. Whereas when I was like deep in Sims 2, when I was a teenager, it took like that was my main focus was trying to get them
Yeah.
health bars in green.
I mean, I don't know if there was an autonomy switch in Sims 2 because it was easier to take care of Sims needs in Sims 2. In Sims 4 they're a bit more picky, but I do have Sims autonomy, I think it's called, is the switch for it. I have that switched on so that they will go and pee and shout. They're bad at hygiene, but they'll pee and eat and stuff. They're bad at fun because they'll always just go and sit. I bought a TV for my Sims because they wanted to watch a premiere or something, and I was like, sure, do what you want, go wild. But now all they do is sit in front of this TV, and I'm like, oh my god. I feel like a parent who's given their toddler an iPad.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no.
iPad. Yeah.
They also frustrate me because I do play this game and I'm like, this is why if gods are real, they don't care about us anymore because we're annoying, just like my Sims are annoying me.
Yeah.
You know, when the people are like, gods have forsaken us, that's me watching my Sims thinking like, I should just delete this save file because you're really miffing me off.
Yeah, like when you made an aisle for your Sim to walk down and get married to, and it just sort of there in the bar, and I was like, what's happened?
I don't know what I don't understand. Like, I love them. I love playing Sims. But this new update has just really ticked me off.
Yeah, it
But
happens to a lot of games.
It's EA. Like, I know we're a very positive thing, but like, I think part of positivity is that people don't destroy the things you love, and sadly, EA has not done a great job with The Sims. But that's a widely known and accepted thing in the Sims community, is that it's on its way out.
Right, so everyone's kind of pissed off about it.
Yeah, I think the only people who aren't saying they're pissed off about it are people who get paid by Sims to make videos to promote stuff because they can't say it unless they stop getting paid. But even then, you can tell then they're kind of like, eh. I mean, I don't know. I'm still excited for Paralives. It was supposed to come out in December, and then it was supposed to come out in March, and now it's coming out in May. And I'm like, if you get pushed back again, I might just have to hibernate until you come out because I need Paralives. I need Paralives now. I needed Paralives 6 months ago.
I kind of feel the frustration though because I really like this game called Palia on the Switch, which is like a free, massive multiplayer.
You made me play that. Yeah, I remember.
I love that game to pieces. The things I don't like about it, as one, it's multiplayer. Get rid of that. It's laggy and buffery and just kind of shit to play. I think if they just removed the multiplayer element and made me pay money for it, I would pay money for it because I love the
multiplayer has come for us all unforgivingly.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like, what happened to the stereotype of gamers being antisocial? Why are you trying to make us have friends? We have friends. We play video games for downtime away from friends.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do like some multiplayer games, but I don't know. I like there to be an option, but like I can play single player, or if I want to, I can have a game with a friend, like Stardew Valley does. Like
that's fun.
That's fun. Sims, I don't really think is one of those franchises that I need a multiplayer for, other than the gallery, where I can look at the houses people have built and snag them for myself. I don't really have a lot of investment, but that could be the antisocial in me.
I think Pokopia has got good potential for me. I've got it as single player. I've never played it as multiplayer, but I hear on the rumor mill that you can. And I really like the idea of having multiple people try and sort out my shithole of an island. Because it's such a fucking hard work. Like, it's just grinding game. And if someone else was like, oh, I'll help you, I'd be like, yes, please.
Yes, help us, please.
Yeah, it's such a weird game. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't, and I need to play a bit more to work out which.
I mean, I adamantly refuse to get the Switch 2 because again, it's that thing
Mhm.
where technically you don't own the Switch 2, you own the right to use it, and as soon as it even thinks that you've just not done the terms of agreement or whatever, it locks you out of it. You don't own the games. They don't have any physical cartridges anymore, I don't think.
I think they do.
Do they? Well, apparently the physical
I think
cartridges are
so.
just downloads then, because everyone's like, you don't technically own the game, you just like own the right to play it. And it's like, okay, well, if I don't technically own it, that means if I pirate it, I'm not technically stealing it. So
That feels like a thin line, doesn't it?
it does feel
Thin
like,
line.
but that's what I'm saying. If either I own the game or I don't. So
Yeah.
I'm
I
not.
guess that's what everyone's beef with the Kindle is, isn't it? Everyone stopped getting Kindles because you don't actually own the books, you just own
The right to
read.
read it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I wanted to not own something, then I'd buy a subscription service. Like if I could buy a subscription service for the Switch where I could pay £5 a month, and so long as I play that, I have access to however many games I want, I'd do that. But if I'm paying like 30 plus quid for a video game, I want to own that game. You know? I don't want there to be any element like, sure, if someone is shitty online, then like revoke that online access for that game permanently. But they still should be able to just play the game in itself. If it's a multiplayer game, then they've shot themselves in the foot. But if it has single player aspects, then back off kind of thing. But like, I don't know. That's just me being like, if I wanted to basically have a subscription service to a game, I wouldn't be paying like 55 quid for it, you know?
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, I think, yeah, if you're paying that amount of money, you should really own it, and
Exactly.
you're at the whims of Nintendo, I guess,
Yeah.
in a way. But to be honest, I got the game because George already has a Switch too, and I was getting so much peer pressure from every angle, going, "Oh, Anna, come on, you love Animal Crossing. You
Did you
spent
just
hundreds
hear?
of
Did you
hours."
just hear my fucking Sprite bottle? I tried to take a sneaky drink, and I'm pretty sure
I
my
heard
mic just picked
something
up.
pop.
Yeah, because the fucking plastic crackled.
Oh,
So the man in your house, did you use his name?
yeah, first name's fine.
Okay, first name.
But
Oh,
yeah.
so we are calling George by his first name. Sick.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, so I started playing Pokopia and I kind of like it, but yeah, mainly I got it because everyone was like, if you like Animal Crossing, yes, I do. If you like Pokemon, yes, I do. Then the two will be a
Come
nice,
together.
yeah, a nice collision. But at the minute, I'm just like, fuck me, this is such a pain in the ass. Like, it's so much watering plants.
Isn't that like what Stardew is though? And you love Stardew.
I know, but that's different, Teddy. That's a different sort of plant, you know? I get vegetables when I water those plants. And I know I can get vegetables in Pokopia, but right now I'm still in grassland.
Oh, not the grassland. All right, well, I think that's enough on us bitching about how the video game industry is taking from us when it shouldn't be, and we should move on to more positive things, but not about video games. We should move on to more positive things in general, and that is the start of a brand new year.
Start of a brand new year.
It's a new
That's not.
year.
I'm putting it in anyway for fun.
That tune sounded like the sound of the underground.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Oh, no, actually, I won't talk to you about how much I'm into Rihanna at the moment, but
Oh,
I'm really
gosh.
into Rihanna at the moment.
Is
Anyway,
that your new year artist, Rihanna?
no, well, that had nothing to do with Rihanna. She just popped into my head then, and I was like, yeah, now's the time to mention it. But it's not. We're
Yeah.
talking about spring. We're talking about spring. We're talking about flowers. We're talking about sunshine. We're talking about the seaside
The
and
actual
all good things.
the actual start of the year, not all that new year, middle of winter, seasonal depression stuff. We're talking about the sun coming in, the weather warming up, the wind's chilling out, the chill going away, the flowers blooming.
I would like to start us off, if I may.
Yes.
I recently went on a lambing experience on a farm.
Is this with Colin?
This is with the lamb called Colin. So what I did basically is I drove to this farm. I paid this lady. It sounds dodgy as fuck, but it wasn't. I paid this lady and she was like, if you give me some money, I will show you some baby lambs. And I was like, deal. So I drove
She
to her
opened
farm.
her trench coat.
Yeah, exactly. And I drove to her farm, and she was like, "Okay, let's go and walk around." So we walked around. We looked at the ewes that hadn't had their lambs yet. We looked at the ewes that had had their lambs and were in the field, and then we looked at the orphan lambs.
Oh,
And let me tell you, it was one of the best experiences of my goddamn life to be sat on the floor in the hay in the sheep shit, and there's like 9 baby lambs just clambering all over you, trying to give you like a lot of them were trying to eat my coat. One of them was trying to eat my earlobes, but I would have let him. He could have had him.
it was that cute.
He was so cute, and I was holding him. And it was just one of those moments, when you're just like, oh my god, this is the most peaceful I've ever been in my life.
I will never be this peaceful again.
Yeah, yeah. And obviously, it's a fuck ton of work being a farmer, and I really respect every now and then when I see them lambs, I think, yeah, it's got to be worth it, hasn't it? It's got to be. Plus, I don't eat them, so I don't feel bad about it either.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can hug you, and
yeah,
you're never going to be in my belly.
that would be the thing I couldn't do, because I'd love to be like a farmer, but like I know that the profit in it is the meat, and I'd get attached. I'd get too attached. I'd be like, no, I can't send little fluff ball off to.
Yeah,
I can't
Colin.
do it. I'd
Big
be
bruise
like
for Colin.
crying.
Yeah, it was. I really liked it, and it made me feel very springy, and
Got
it
you
was
in
like
the mood.
hot evening. Yeah,
They're a
first
bit
time.
early. Those are early lambs.
Yeah, they're like middle of the season right now.
Are they?
Almost at the end of the season, yeah.
Wow. The season's getting higher and higher then.
Yes, it was yeah, it was great. It was just so nice, and they were just making all their little noises, and I thought, yes. Yes, 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 yes.
I do like it. I do. I've been keeping an eye on, because we've got a sheep field behind our woodland. And so I go out there and I keep an eye. And I've not seen any babies, but I think when the ewes get ready to drop, they do move them in, like closer to the farm and to like indoor paddocks for a bit.
I don't know. The one that I was at, they didn't do that. They only brought them in if they were having trouble.
Oh, well, I've not seen them in the fields for the last couple of days. The fields have been barren of sheep. I've been very sad, but they'll probably be back out there soon. I've also been keeping an eye on all the birdies. They've been all singing their little song, but I've not seen any little nests. I've not been yelled at by any birds yet. I put out a robin thing on the fence, because last year at fireworks night I put one of those firework things on the fence with like a little screw, and so I took that off and left the screw in, and so this year I've stuck a robin nest box on it. And I've been like, oh, because the robins keep coming to my window to take the mealworms and stuff. But I don't think they have. They've not come to the window for a while, and I don't think they're using the nest box. And I'm like, you bastards. I want a baby robin to be my best mate. What is this all about?
Yeah, I want to be like Snow White, you know?
Yeah. There was a blue tit checking out. Do you remember when we were kids growing up and there was that nesting box on the fence in the back garden, the metal one? And we would lift it up and look at the babies inside, and then the parents would yell at us, and we'd shut the lid and we'd go away because we just wanted to be nosy. We didn't want to disturb the parents. There was a blue tit sniffing around there, and I've not gone near it because I figured if they are looking at it, they'll probably still be in like their egg incubating stage, and I don't want to interrupt anything. So I might take a look at it in a couple of days and see if it is still empty or if they have decided to try nesting in it again, because they didn't nest in it for a long while. I don't know what threw them off, but something threw them off and they didn't want to nest in it again. I think it was we got Jensen and started putting him outside, the big macaw. I don't think they liked having a macaw outside so close to them in their business. Which makes sense, because he's a big bird and they don't realise he's a parrot. They think that's a fucking weird looking bird of prey.
Jensen is so scary to me. I really dislike him.
Hey, we're talking about spring and animals and fresh ears. You can't rag on my dad's parrot. Well,
okay,
macaw.
I won't.
Macaws aren't parrots. They're a different species, but yeah.
Tell me about if you have them, do you have any resolutions for the year?
To keep going with the VTubing stuff. To keep going with my medication that I'm on, that's putting me through the menopause, which is making me extra bitchy, which is probably why I'm extra angry. Yay. hopefully, because I should get my bone density scan soon. If that goes well, I might even say to them, "Can you just like pluck my ovaries out? I don't really need them. They can go. Give them someone else who wants them. I don't care."
I wonder, can you actually do that?
I think you can sell them on the black market, but I'm not gonna go for a black market surgery.
way.
Thanks.
No fucking way.
I think you can do transplants, or like I could donate my eggs maybe.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to take like injections to like increase the egg production before doing that. And to be honest,
Yeah.
my eggs aren't any good. My eggs.
It's really I've heard it's like really painful process. One of my friends did it a few years ago and she almost collapsed on the way home on the train because of the like injections.
Well,
That's what-
the injections to increase, because I've watched the lesbians do this. I've watched the several of the creators I've watched have been lesbian couples having children, and the injections themselves don't seem to be the thing. It's the egg retrieval. Like they get this massive needle and they go up inside like your, and then like they pierce the side of your uterus to like then go into the fallopian, the ovary, the ovum. I'm like,
God.
yeah, no thanks. But if they're gonna yank my ovaries out anyway, they might, you know what I mean? Because you are conscious for that, but I think they like sedate you so that you're loopy. But I don't think they like give you anesthetic. I think they just make you loopy.
So what you're saying is in 2026 your ambition is to lose your ovaries.
Yeah. Yoink them.
Okay.
Lose my ovaries, go through menopause, live my best menopausal life at below 30.
Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. That sounds well, achievable maybe? I don't know.
I mean, I do think the reason, because I've been on this medication for about 6 months now, I do think the reason I'm doing a lot better this winter and with my inflammation in general is because I'm on the medication. So already that's a bonus for me. Hopefully this year is going to be one of the best years I've had since I got sick. So that would be really nice.
That would be epic.
It would be so epic. So that's what I'm looking forward to. A good, productive, health positive year, making the most out of what you got. I'd like another year with my cat, if she gives me another year without her heart going kaput. If my little girl Rory's around for another year, that'll be fab. It's up to her really, but that would be nice if we get another year out of her. Hopefully my partner visits in the summer and has an actual summer in the UK. They've not experienced that yet. So.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's so hot in here, ha ha ha." Meanwhile, you'll be like roasting.
I'll be roasting. Well, from what I've heard from people who visit the UK from really hot places in the summer, they go, "Oh no, this is actually awful because of how humid it is." But Dandy really loves hot humidity. They like went to Bali and they were like, "I loved being in Bali. It was disgustingly hot and humid." So they'd probably love it. They'd probably be here like, "Oh, I'm in my element."
Wow. That's crazy because I hate that kind of weather.
Yeah, it's like muggy. Ugh.
I did very optimistically. I went into Boots today and I bought some sun cream because I was like, guns out, lads. Guns out. Got a big old vat of SPF 50 because I burn like leave.
You got that delicate skin like me.
Yeah. And
to be fair, the sun has been really intense. I think global warming and all that. The sun in the UK used to be kind of like meh, barely showed its face. But now when it comes out, it will burn you. It will clock you.
Yeah, I think also we're just not used to seeing it very often now.
No.
And then when we do, we're like, oh my eyes.
It burns.
Exactly, yeah.
Spring is definitely my like favorite season atmospherically. Like autumn's my favorite season for the leaves and the pumpkin vibes and the spooky vibes and the blah 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 blah. But like in terms of like perfect weather, I like spring. Yeah. It's a little bit wet, but it doesn't like cloy in the air, and it's not the end of the world, spring showers and all of that, but the temperature's really good. The sun when it comes out is really nice. You get the birds singing and all the little bunnies running around, and I'm like, this is a vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't think I'd agree. I think my favorite season is still autumn. It beats spring, but
it's still my favorite. But spring's so good. Yeah.
It feels so good after winter. Like It's just lovely.
Yeah, I think I'd prefer autumn more if it stayed a bit warmer after the summer, but it seems to go into that chilly wind aspect. I'm like, no, but
Yeah.
autumn is still my favorite. If Dandy and I ever have a hand fasting or anything, it will be in autumn.
Yeah, that'd be so nice. That'd be
Speaking of
vibes.
pagan things, we're going to be hopefully posting this during the spring equinox when we're coming into the spring vibes, coming into Easter or Ostara. Are you? What are your plans for that time of year? What are your celebrations going to be looking like?
I don't know really. I don't really do Easter. The only time I do
No.
is when other people are doing Easter and they invite me over.
Yeah, our friends up north have said they might do an Easter thing, and I might go up with Sam, but Sam said, "Oh, I'm going to visit someone else, and I'd have to get the train back." And I'm like, "Yeah, that should be fine." But then I'm also thinking, like, we'll see how I go actually in the warm weather, because I might keel over. I'm not sure yet, because my FND plays up, and I have been having like these wobbly moments. So we'll see. It's just the traveling alone that concerns me.
Mm. We'll see. I don't know how warm it's going to be by that time. I mean, it's so unpredictable, but
I know.
but yeah, normally I don't really do anything for any holiday really, except for well, I don't even really do Christmas to be honest. But
No, you're not a very holiday person, are you? But you really wanted to do this. You were really excited about all this New Year, good
I am
vibes.
excited. Yeah, I'm excited about it because I don't like doing New Year resolutions in January, even though I inevitably do them, because it just doesn't make sense.
It's not right. We're not
logically.
ready.
Yeah, I'm not ready. And now that I'm like, oh yeah, if I start things on here, then anything I've not done in the last couple of months and I'm feeling bad about, I can just reset.
Yeah, I mean, I've kept up with my dream journal. I haven't actually put it in the journal, but it's all on my phone. I've noticed this month for some reason, I don't know if it's because I'm sleeping a bit crap, I've not managed to keep track. Like, I'll wake up and I'll be like, I know I had a dream. I don't know what it was. And I write that down in my notes. Like, I don't know. So, like, most of March is going to be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've kept up with that. I mean,
hmm
what were some of your things that you locked in on that you have kept up with? Like, try and be positive to start with.
So there are some ones like, for example, regularly recording podcast,
Yeah,
which
we've
is
done
a
really
tick.
good. We've done really good with that.
Yeah, we've been going with that, and then there's a lot of like fitness related ones, but one of them is finish a particular walking route, which is down my way, and I've done some of it since I started the year, so that's good.
That's good. Making
Uh,
progress.
yeah, and then all the other ones, because I had like a lot of this at the start of the year, a lot of the influencers that influenced me had this idea where they were like, I'm going to pick one word to focus on for the whole year.
Oh,
So
okay.
people were picking words like I don't know, honesty or friendship or
Loyalty, success.
yeah, stuff like that. And I picked one in January, and my word of the year this year is that was a drum roll.
Okay.
Creativity. So
Ah,
my
you're definitely
objective this year-
embodying that.
yeah, I'm trying to be more creative this year, and I'm trying to be a bit more kind of playful and not take things as seriously.
Yeah,
Which is going okay. I mean, I've made a shit ton of things out of clay, as we
you
said in the
have.
first episode. But yeah, so yeah, that's a good one of my resolutions is just like to focus on creativity this year and whatever that looks like.
This is your year of
Yeah.
creativity. Forget the year of the horse. This is a year of creativity.
Yeah, I mean, what would your word be if you picked a word?
Perseverance.
Oh,
That's a good one, isn't it?
very good. I
Even
like
even
that.
though I feel rough, I have done 2 Sims recordings this
Yes, you
like
have.
technical 7-day week, so I need to edit those still. We did
Launch YouTube career.
we did I launched my YouTube career. We did another special. We recorded another special the other day. We're recording this special now. I'm gonna do hopefully an April Fool's and an Easter / Ostara little photo and speed paint thing as well in the coming weeks.
You're just working so hard lately on everything.
I feel like when I think about it objectively, I think, gosh, I'm barely doing anything. Like Anna's out here working like 9 to 5, coming home and then recording these and then insisting on posting things online and organizing all the descriptions because you want to do your bit. And I'm here like, gosh, I barely do anything. But then I like look at my journey with my health and everything and how like I do have this condition where I can't do things. I think maybe another thing I'll try to do this year is, while I'm being like persevering and being productive, I think I should try to be a bit kinder to myself, because I've always, like, there's never been any point in my health journey where I haven't criticized myself. And I think a lot of the people, the health professionals I went to at the beginning of my health, they like said I was being lazy and dramatic and I wasn't trying hard enough. And I think that stuck with me even when I started getting to professionals who did take me seriously, and when more was uncovered about my health and all of these other things on top of the original diagnosis. I still like fall into that, yeah, but you're still not doing good enough. This isn't an excuse. You're still like a failure. And I feel like I need to be nicer to myself and stop judging on what I can't do and judge on what I can do.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what you're doing just for this podcast is way like it's so much already. You're
I'm
doing
trying
all
my
the
best,
art,
dude.
recording, the editing, the clips, the way making the clips look fucking professional
I'm
as
trying.
hell. And
To be fair, like the editing's not too hard so long as we don't say anything that has to be bleeped out. That's why when you dropped George's names, I was like, did you just drop a full name? Because I was like, if I have to go through and edit this, I have to at least listen to the first 25 minutes. It's that listening that takes the longest. But like, because this is going to be our first episode with our jingles in as well, isn't it? So putting those in, putting the disclaimer in, that's not too hard. The clips are a bit harder, but it's still not a massive amount of effort. It's just when I'm having those flare-up days when my health is really, really bad and my symptoms are symptoming, I feel like I get disappointed in myself and I feel guilty, and I'm like, I need to just chill out.
yeah, totally.
I'm overcritical though. I've come to you with several things last year, being like with my friendships, with my place in life and everything, and been like, I feel like I'm inadequate, and you've been like, shut up.
I mean, we all have those wobbles, but yeah.
And I think that's an important thing to go into like a new year with, is like, this is the point where you shed like your old skin, almost kind of like a snake or a lizard, and you go, even if there were things you couldn't control, even if maybe you didn't act the best way, you can still change and take responsibility for things and better yourself. There's no wrong time to start. There's no it's too late, you know? Even if even if you've only got one day left in your life, right? You can make that day a day of good things. You don't have to waste it. And we've got way more than one day left. We've got so many days, so make it all count.
Well, hope so. Touch wood, Jesus.
Well, you know, so long as things so long as things don't go south. But I mean, this planet has endured for a long time, and hopefully we, as a, you know, we're definitely becoming more green. The regular people are becoming more green. I feel like things will make a turn and there will be scars on our planet, but we will be able to salvage things that we wouldn't have if we'd just given up and laid down, you know? It's not about perfecting it. It's not about, you know, black and white, all or nothing. It's about if what you do can make the slightest difference for good, then do it.
Yeah, that's a good intention to have, I think.
That's the thing. Like, you're never gonna win every single battle, but you will lose every single battle if you don't try.
Yeah, I've got a lot of Pinterest quotes to that effect on my Pinterest.
Gosh. They're good quotes though, because they're so true. And yeah, I feel like a lot of people get... Oh, sorry, continue.
I was going to say my favourite kind of rendition of that is, you'll never win if you never begin.
Yeah, that's a good one. That one rhymes. I was just going to say, a lot of people have a self-defeating attitude of like, well, I'm not going to get everything that I want out of it, so why should I try? And it's like, yeah, but is your situation really that great to begin with? Probably not. You're probably not very happy where you are. So even just improving it a little bit will make it more bearable, but also it could improve it a lot for other people as well. Like, it's a knock-on effect as well. If you try and fix something, maybe it won't help you the amount you want, but then if someone else tries to fix something as well, that's two of you working at it, and then things will get marginally better and you'll both feel better. Team effort.
Yeah, that's true. And, you know, no one's good at whatever it is you have the intention of doing first time.
No.
You know, you have to be bad at something before you're good at it, which is kind of like a lesson in starting podcasting, really. It's like,
yeah, we don't know what we're doing.
we don't know what we're doing. Maybe in a year or two we might know what we're doing. We might have someone actually listen, and that would be awesome.
Right now we're still fiddling with our audio levels. I'm sat here trying to quietly eat coleslaw and drink Sprite without it being picked up on the mic.
It's a very professional affair, but yeah, the point is,
I don't want us to ever be professional though, because I feel like our vibe is that we're just hanging out. But
yeah,
I don't
true.
want us to become too robotic, and I feel like that's another thing people fall into the trap of, is like this perfection, neat and tidy. It's like, humans aren't neat and tidy in anything that we do, really. Like, we're that way because we feel like we have to be that way, and some people prefer structure, like people with autism or OCD, or just generally like more like ordered, structured learning people.
Type A people, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, that's great, but then like you're driven to take it to extremes because people are like, oh, it needs to be perfect, it needs to be amazing. It just make the damn thing, and then you can focus on it being perfect way later if that's even what you want. You may feel comfortable where you are, and people like it the way it is. I don't like things like, when I make something, I get really stressed to make it perfect, but when someone else is making something, I find the imperfections in that really like quirky and really shows like someone else's soul and gives it character. Whereas if it's like mass produced, perfect molds and everything, I'm like, it's kind of boring.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I've got a lot of like mugs and stuff that people have made, and they sell really cheap because they don't like the way it looks, and then I buy them because I think that they're really cute and they look funky and fun.
I love cute things. I think I bought a harmonica that a Ukrainian person made. I'd made it when the stuff first kicked off over there because I was trying to support stuff. And it's like a little bird almost. It's like green. It has like this little pattern on its stomach. It's like this little bird thing. And it's just so quirky and cute. And I love it. And it's like not a traditional like harmonica or anything. But I'm like, I love it. I love this thing. It's adorable. And it's, I barely play it because I don't know how to play it, but I wanted one, and so I got one, and I love him.
Nice. That's cute.
It is cute. I think I've hidden him away somewhere at the moment because I am worried that the cats are going to knock him off and shatter him.
Okay.
So I think I've put him somewhere behind all my albums or something to keep him safe.
But
yeah, it's about just let nature be nature, and nature is never perfect. No flower looks the same. No flowers' leaves grow and wilt, and they're never perfect. Just chill out, live your best life.
Yeah, all that's to say, have a good 2026, whether you started it in January or whether you're starting it now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's no right or wrong way to do a year.
Unless you're breaking the law.
Yeah, I guess. But like...
In which case,
yeah, don't do that. Like, if you're thinking, oh gosh, I've always wanted to become the next Ted Bundy, maybe
that's not the way.
Maybe do the right thing and check yourself into a psychiatrist instead, and that would be more productive.
Yeah. Oh, I've always wanted to steal many gold bars from a safe in a bank. No, now's not the time.
I mean, maybe now is the time.
You could get your kicks watching heist TV on Netflix, right? Oh,
did you see someone found shipwrecked gold bars, and because they wouldn't hand them over to the government, they went to jail or something?
Really? Where?
I don't know. It was like I was like on the toilet at a friend's place after getting really, really drunk, and opened up like the news. You know when you're just like you're really sloshed and you just open up your phone and you accidentally swipe to the left to the news thing when you're trying to take a piss, and it was like, a man arrested after finding shipwrecked gold bars, walks free, and I was like, what the? Because if I found gold bars, I'm not handing them over. I don't care. They're mine.
Finders keepers, isn't it?
Exactly. But apparently the government has now, like, they've had this in place for a while, but if you find any artifacts on like British beaches, or they don't even have to, like, it can even be on private property. If you find artifacts, technically they don't belong to you, they belong to the government because they're like special something or other. I'm like, no, it's mine. I just won't tell anyone I found it.
Yeah.
It's mine, I'm keeping it. And then, like, after a while, I'll be like, no, my great grandmother passed this down to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah,
they
that's a
can't
good
touch
idea.
it. I don't know. I've always loved finding treasure. If I go on holiday to like abroad to like Europe or something, go to the beach, I'm always looking for people's earrings that fall out because so many people lose their earrings at the beach or in the swimming pool.
Do you remember once upon a time we found a Pandora bracelet on the beach?
Yeah, that is. I've put that away somewhere because it wasn't ours and it was obviously very seawater logged. So the chain eventually broke. So I've squirreled it away somewhere with the intention of one day taking it to a Pandora shop. And being like, for the
I think we
peggies.
looked up. Yeah, we looked up where it was. Oh no, we didn't need to look up where it was from because it had it on the thing, didn't it? It had it on the
Yeah,
clasp.
yeah, and it was like 50 quid or something.
Not to be sniffed at. Not
No,
to be sniffed at on the beach.
no, not too bad. I mean, I always like to find little knickknacks on the beach. I want to find shark teeth because Dandy wants to find shark teeth, so I want to go to a beach and find shark teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me is like, do I buy a shark tooth and drop it at the beach and then go, Dandy, come here?
Yeah.
And make their day, but then I'm like, no. They want to
No.
find an authentic one.
Mm. Yeah. Oh, it's too bad because that'd be so cute.
It would be so cute, but I mean, I've bought them a shark tooth before, but they really want the experience of like finding one.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. That's another thing. Whimsy, human whimsy. That's another thing we need to bring back in 2026. Be more whimsical.
Bring back whimsy.
Bring back whimsy. I miss being whimsical. I mean, I'm always whimsical, but I miss other people being whimsical because then I feel embarrassed to be whimsical in public. 'Cause then people look at you like you're a weirdo. I don't care for it.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it.
Be a weird little rabbit self or something.
You
like...
said that, but then you said like it's weird that you pick up ducks in public. So whose side are you on?
That's a good point, but I think there are degrees. I think.
Yeah. Oh.
I think running towards a wild animal and going, for example.
Yeah, I mean, I just I just grab them. I want to eventually get to a place where I have an outdoor aviary and I go to like cities and I find like the really sick looking pigeons and I bring like a fishing net and I catch them and I take them home and I nurse them back to health. And they live in my aviary and have like birdseed and live their best lives.
Kind of like the child catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang.
Yeah, it's gonna be me, like children, with like my big net, whatever it is that he does.
That is such a fucking creepy film for kids.
I showed that to Dandy because I tried to explain the premise to Dandy, and Dandy was like, "What in the fresh? What are you talking about?" And then like they were like, "There's no way." I think I explained it to Sam as well, and he had the same reaction, but I've not managed to make him watch it. And Danny was like,
Have you seen it? It's so creepy.
It's so creepy. And then Danny watched it and went, well, you didn't tell me like half the film is just him telling a story. And I was like, yeah, but that wouldn't be as fun as watching you look on in horror as you try and work out what on earth is going on here.
Yeah, I mean, there's that. I can't remember the plot off the top of my head now, but there's that guy who's like, "You're my little putty face."
Oh yeah, the Baron.
Like, "You're my teddy bear," and I was like, "What's happening, please?"
They're trying to kill each other.
Yeah. Oh god, that's so creepy, man. And the child catcher, obviously, but yeah, creepy.
I smell children.
Yeah, with a big old nose. I think that gives men with big noses a bad rep, and I won't stand for it.
Yeah, is that going to be George's Halloween costume?
Oh my god. I like a man with a big nose. Childcatcher is not included in that, but you know.
Childcatcher and what is it? Grima from Lord of the Rings are the same font.
Yes, yeah. It's the black slimy black hair, poor posture.
We finished that the other day at my friend's house, the friend's house that I was doom scrolling on his toilet.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's like slimy black, unwashed hair, bad posture, poor teeth. I think bad teeth, long nose.
Long
Villains noses.
I mean, the Grima dude didn't have a long nose. He was just like a snivelly little greasy rat man.
And also, there's that one in The Hobbit, isn't there? There's Stephen Fry's like right hand man who's like Alfred. Alfred. He's called Alfred. He's the same. Slimy black hair, bad teeth, poor posture.
In 2026, we're getting rid of slimy men in our lives. None of that.
Yeah, although,
We can't keep slimy men around.
well, in media it's okay because you always know who the baddie is because of
Yeah,
the
although
poor
you,
shampoo
although
team.
you don't anymore because that's not how they font their bad guys anymore. They've changed it.
True. Yeah, I used to know where you stood with a.
Yeah, now they're all like charming, and
Yeah.
then they betray you, and you're like, oh, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Except now it's become such a trope that I can clock them a mile off.
Yeah. Like first time I saw Frozen, I was like, what? Sorry?
Something's going on here.
Bad guy, but with clean hair, not big nose, not big teeth. What's happening?
What's happening here?
Yeah.
Something's changing. The winds are changing.
Do you think maybe we should do some credits now? I'd like to do some credits.
I mean, we're only 50 minutes in. How long did you want this one to be?
Well, I don't know. I just really wanted to give credit to my friend Jordan for the wicked jingle that we have now at the front and at the end of the episode.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we could move into the next part, or you can keep. I don't know. This was your thing that you really wanted. You've been like, I can't wait to talk about the New Year's thing. I'm so excited about. So it's all up to you. I mean,
It's because, I think it's maybe one of our first ever episodes that will never see the light of day. We just talked for like an hour and a half about our New Year resolutions.
we did. So we've kind of already got, and I feel like New Year's resolutions in themselves maybe aren't. They're good in theory. In practice, I feel like they put a lot of pressure on people, and people who perform well under pressure will do okay, but people who don't will crumble.
Mm-hmm.
That's maybe the problem. So I feel like maybe just, approach the new year with a new, fresh mindset. If you fall into old habits, it's not the end of the world, kind of thing, and be less rigid about it.
Or if you don't want to change anything, don't change anything. You don't have to.
No, you don't have to. I mean, I always think that we as humans should be trying to better ourselves forever anyway, but that's how I think. Nobody else has to agree with that train of thinking.
If you have got nothing in the tank left, if you're just trying to survive, then don't worry about resolutions. Just keep trucking, man. Just keep trucking.
Just keep trucking on. Okay, well, before we get to credits then, usually if we have a hyperfixation that we're going to talk about, we talk about accessibility, affordability, entertainment value, and personal influence. But obviously, this is just us talking about the year of 2026, if you're going by the calendar year. The year of, like, gosh, how long have humans been around? Thousands and thousands of years. So, just about making the year really work for you, doing your own thing. So I don't think we need to really discuss any of those things, except maybe personal influence and reiterate, be kind to yourself this year, give yourself the benefit of the doubt, but also do try and push yourself a little bit,
If you want to.
I think there's a real balance for mental health. Like for me, I know it's like this way, and it seems to be this way for a lot of the people I interact with, that you need to be gentle with yourself and let yourself rest when you're resting, and not like fixate on being productive all the time. But also it does make you feel better when you succeed at something. It does make you feel better when you're proud of something. So get little wins in the bag, maybe, is the approach.
And they can be very little. Like, there's not a standard.
I mean, we'll show you how little they can be by moving on to our credits. And for starters, your dear friend who made our jingle.
Yes, I would like to thank my friend Jordan who made the jingle for our show. I think it's amazing. I love it. It's so cute, and apparently it was inspired by Stardew Valley, which is just epic because
that is our vibe.
Talking about, and it's just really cute. So thank you, Jordan. You're the best.
Maybe we should do a little Stardew Valley gaming session one day.
One day when we have people that listen and people that were willing to
we'll do like a stream or something.
Yeah, we could do a stream, and maybe I will actually do a face reveal, but that's unlikely.
Unlikely, but we'll see what the future holds. You never know. That's the thing. The future can give you anything, and you never know. But other than that, we don't really have anyone to give credit to other than Jordan, because it's just the two of us for now. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll have other people on helping out and everything, but for now it's just us. So instead of crediting this person does the art, this person does the organizing, this person brings the guests on, blah blah blah, we're just again gonna take
toot our own horns.
Hold on, my cat. I'm trying to talk to you and there's just this cat in the background going like, stop it. Oh my goodness. they clearly want to take credit for something, but they've got nothing to take credit for because they're lazy cats. That's the only thing that can be lazy as a cat.
God, take
and
him
succeed.
down.
And succeed. That's true though. Cats, like, the epitome of being a successful cat is to be lazy. But do you have anything that you want to take credit for this week, Hannah?
Sure, I will take credit for. What will I take credit for? I will take credit for the fact that I have made a cake today.
Ooh.
I woke up really early after having a lot of crazy dreams, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll make an apple cake. So that's what I did.
Oh.
And it was cooking away while I was sat at home working, and it was blooming nice getting the smell of that this morning.
Oh.
So
Dandy tried to make an apple cake twice while they were over here, and it's like you make like a pancake batter and you make slices of apple and you like line them in the tin and layer them up.
okay, yeah, interesting. I haven't done it like that.
We couldn't get the middle to cook. Like, it was still kind of like raw in the middle, and it just kind of burnt on the top. But like, there was a recipe for it, and Dandy just couldn't get it right. So who knows? Maybe when they come down in the summer, if they come down if they come up in the summer, I'll be like, if they come over all the way over the pond, I might say to them, let's try that apple cake again, try to get it right. Because it does look lush, because it's supposed to be like almost you cut into it and it's like layers of batter and apple.
Yeah, I can imagine that's going to look nice.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't fancy, mine was just a mix.
It doesn't matter if it's fancy or not. What matters is, did it taste good?
Well, I haven't tried it yet. I'm taking it to tomorrow.
You're being so strong right now.
I know. I literally sent a video of me staring at this cake to my friend and said, like, is it gonna actually last? But I haven't touched it. I have not touched it, and that is another thing I can take credit for. Is I sat, smelt it, I did not eat it.
I would not have made it that far. What am I gonna take credit for? I'm going to take credit for getting another plant, because I had a plant. I've got one plant already who I have called Persephone, and she's like variegated green with like pink edges. And then I found in IKEA it was a few hours away, but I found in IKEA this purple like plant that was very similar. And I was like, oh, I'm going to get that. I'm going to call it Hades. And it died. And I was like, oh man, I need to find this plant. And for Mother's Day, I went out with my mum and my nan, and there was one of them in this garden centre. So I got it. I got another Hades, and he's bigger and healthier than the other one. It did look quite miserable, the other one. I think it was on its way out when I got it. So this one looks bigger and healthier. It needs a better pot, and Persephone needs a better pot as well, really. And now is kind of the repotting time in the spring. But they might have to wait until I go down to one of the many garden centres we have around here to try and find affordable indoor pots. But I've got another Hades. I've got another plant back for Persephone to have on the window ledge. I've cleaned all the window ledge space, so there's more space for my plants and everything. So pretty darn happy with that. I'd love to get a vegetable plot up, or a herb plot up, because I do have some herb seeds. But the problem is, obviously, I'm not moved into my own place yet. That was maybe going to happen next month, but I don't know what the progress on that is looking like, so... But until then, I have a new plant for my window ledge, and I'm really glad that I managed to find him. I didn't really put much effort into it. It was more like a happenstance, but take your wins where you can get them, you know, even if luck is on your side.
Yeah.
And then...
Did you hear me on my table then by accident?
I did hear you donk the table. I mean, there's several sounds of me donking on things and dropping things, because I've been trying to so carefully eat my coleslaw while it's still cold and drink this Sprite, and I've been like...
Oh man, I love a Sprite right now. Oh god.
It's lemon lime. I didn't realise it was lemon lime. I thought they were just lemonade, but it's like lemon lime.
Oh man, I love Sprite so much.
I've got a Dr. Pepper in the fridge as well, because...
don't. Dr. Pepper's my number one.
I know! Same, that's why I got them.
Actually, let's spare a thought for Fanta. Fanta Orange, yeah.
Fanta Orange is good. It does slap. Alright then, I think that's everything that we have to take credit for. And remember, if you're listening, this is the start of a new year, so maybe do the same thing that we do, and then and every 2 weeks take credit for something, you know?
Yeah, I'll do it more often. Do it every day.
Do it more often every day. You do something right. You do your laundry, you wash up, you take your pet to the vet, you come home from work after a good day of working, you know, pat yourself on the back. It's the little wins that really keeps us going. But that is all we have for today, but it is far from all we have to say next time. Who knows? Maybe we'll talk about your hyperfixation. Thanks for listening and tune in to find out. Bye!
Bye! Thank you!
Thank you! And Happy New Year, I guess. Happy New Spring!